There are just about 19 hours until the new Lich King World of Warcraft update drops inside of Diablo Immortal. And the question I have for you guys today, or what I want to discuss with you today is this all just hype? Now, why do I bring up this topic? Why is this potentially negative topic what I'm focusing on a day where a lot of cool things are coming? Or potentially cool things are coming. In the last couple of updates, players have been saying things like, there is nothing coming but new cosmetics to the game. There's no actual substance coming but new things that we could buy inside of the game. New gems that we could grind, new cosmetics that we could purchase, etc., etc. Is this going to be another experience such as that? So let's kind of talk about what we have seen through patch notes that are actually dropping inside of the game. We have Murloc Cosmetics coming, so we can make our favorite familiars into a cool looking Murloc. I actually think this is a cool feature inside of the game. A lot of people, myself included, like cosmetics and would not think it was a bad idea to be able to cosmeticify our familiars that we're using. I think it's a good addition to the game. Is it something to be excited about? Probably not, right? It's not going to change much, but a cosmetic look. At this point in time, the Murlocs are things that we're going to be getting for free, but then there definitely could be a monetizable way to sell cosmetics for our pets. And as there should be, I think that selling cosmetics is absolutely fine. It's a great way to monetize the game that doesn't sell power, and I'm actually okay with it, so that's all cool. But the Murlocs are not a reason to be hyped about the update. All right, how about events that are going on? There's going to be some events that come to the game that are going to be giving us rewards for doing things to get these types of rewards right here that we're seeing. These are great for players that play the game, able to get yourself more telluric pearls, more crests, and things of that nature. But are they actually, by the way, never claimed these on Monday. We'll take the Battle Pass level and grab that. But are these actually things that are exciting that are coming to the game? No, they're grind assisters, in my opinion. They help us grind through the game, and they allow us to, get somewhere more quickly. And if you were lagging behind, like I sometimes do, it lets you catch up to Paragon level, or even get beyond Paragon level, as I am right now. Only 2 levels beyond Paragon level right here, with the server Paragon at this point in time being 520. I'm 522. So, what else do we have? Well, we have the Lich King coming. This is cool because this is something new. The Lich King is going to be a battle with the World of Warcraft famous character, the Lich King. Many people that played WoW that are now playing Diablo Immortal are probably pretty hyped about this. But what do we know from the past? In the past, we've experienced the Lich King, and we haven't experienced Lich King, but we've experienced other characters that we have met in an event style activity. These in the past have been overly easy battles that you just do one time and you get rewarded for doing it. The rewards are kind of cool, but it's really not a battle that is exciting. It's easier than even a Heliquary battle that a lot of people are participating in on a weekly basis. So my hope here is that the Lich King battle is a good balance. We want something that's not too easy where we can just breeze through it and you're like, really? I've just waited for this update for that battle? But we don't want it to be too hard where it's not attainable for people to get the rewards from doing it. Tough balance, I know, especially with different Paragon levels and different strengths and combat ratings throughout the game, but it's a balance that I think is important when you're implementing an activity or an event that's this large inside of the game. Now, there's more coming as well. We have that other battle type event, that war type event. Don't know so much about it, to be very frank, but I'm hoping that it's a good event. That could be the thing that makes this update a really good one. If they implement a brand new type activity, PvEVP slash style activity, that would be enjoyable by many. Because this is what people are going to say, my friends. Everyone's going to say, we don't want new things. We want everything fixed that's currently inside of the game. Now, yesterday, speaking of that, I was in the Shasar Sea again, and I was trying to take down some of the wolves. And there were a bundle of them that were unkillable. I just could not take them down. Is it a bug? 100% it's a bug, and it's an annoying one for sure. But at the same time, it was worse because other people were doing bounties or farming that same area. So the wolves that I was trying to get, there were just not a lot of them for me to finish my bounty. And then I was being continuously chased and attacked by wolves that I couldn't kill. It just made the experience not fun. That's a bug that I've been probably feeling inside of the game now for 3 to 4 weeks. Others have sent me screenshots and even video clips of this in the past, so definitely something that's frustrating to many. Would love to see that fixed, but that's what we're going to see a lot of people lay their hat on. They're going to say, yeah, great with the update. Thanks for the free cosmetic. Can you fix the things in the game that are broken? That's what we're going to hear. And more than just wolves that are unkillable, we're going to hear a lot of people saying things regarding the battlegrounds and how that is just completely defunct right now, how people are waiting for matches, unable to make it into matches, and how the whole experience, especially for higher level players, is, well, at this point in time, not a good one. So we have to prepare ourselves for that. Now, the update is really taking us and preparing us for what we can expect to come in December, which is going to be when Diablo returns back to the game. Now, Diablo is the reason why we play. Being able to battle Diablo is the reason why we got so excited about this game in the first place. Like, it's an iconic battle. It's an iconic character. It's literally the face of the game. So, what is that going to look like in December? It's going to be another zone, another dungeon, and a boss battle against Diablo. That's just me guessing what I could expect from what we've gotten in the past. It's cool. It's about an hour and a half worth of gameplay through the zone if you take your time, experience the lore, and go through all that. But unless if they implement a new dungeon, which is replayable, which really people only play to farm gear and to farm dungeon experience, then it's not going to be game changing, game fixing, something that's going to make everyone so excited that they just have to play Diablo Immortal. But that is not even what's coming in this update. This is the WoW anniversary update with definitely some cool things. So I'm going to take off the Debbie Downer hat and say we're still getting monthly updates from Blizzard, which is more than most games can say. We're still getting events inside of Diablo Immortal on a regular basis. Some of the events are super easy, you know, like I'm talking about those farming style events and things like that, while other ones are, you know, more tasteful and have more going on with them. At the end of the day, updates are happening and they don't have to give as many updates as they are giving. So that's a positive thing in a light that we have to take into consideration. Of course, fixing things that are broken, sure, that can always, and that always should be a priority. It's something we've been talking about here for months. Now, there is, you know, being part of the Diablo partner program, sometimes we get information early and we know some things that are coming, and then there's times and dates when we could share that stuff. So unfortunately, or fortunately I should say, we should be able to get some information pretty soon for you guys, which is going to be exciting for many. A little insight here is little insight on me and how my life ties into this. The way that that information was given, I was unable to attend because of work obligations. And the system that was implemented for me to share this information was not working for me on multiple different occasions in multiple different ways. As you could tell, I'm being very vague on how I'm saying things right now. So I feel pretty bad about it because I don't have the ability to share with you the way I want to share with you some of the information. So that is not a you problem. There are other content creators that you could take a peek at that will most likely be able to show you some stuff. I would recommend Misery Hates Company. He's a pretty cool friend of mine. Hopefully he's going to be able to share some stuff with you, so check out his channel. But at the end of the day, I will be able to share, but in a different sort of way. So just keep that in mind. I will obviously, when things do drop, when the update timer does tick, I'll be in the game and I'll be experiencing and sharing with you guys everything that there is to know, because I am very much understanding of what's coming to the game. At the end of the day, I'm sick. I had a long night because my kid had a rough night, so I was up a lot of the night. I didn't get what I wanted to get for content. So I'm a little bit in a funk today, a little bit bummed. And yesterday was one of my longest days of work. It was just a very long, not bad, but long hour intensive day. And it was kind of sad when my family was home on the holiday and I couldn't spend any time with them because I was in my office working the whole time. A little bit of a bummer, but no more poor me. Just wanted you guys to be up to date on kind of all of the picture that will be coming together in the next day or so. But where do you think the game sits? Do you think that this is all just hype? Or do you think that anything coming to the game with the update that we should be seeing in the next 19 hours is actually going to be something worth playing?